What's good, everybody? You got Jada,
Liz,
Kai,
and Camille.
And we are calling all boss babas and creative kabayan.
your Tita Salita tribe is here to talk about redefining what it means to be Tita.
It is Tita Break. Take it now. Take it with us.
Right. Time out.
Like travel.
If this is Thursday, you're watching us on Filipino TV. And if it's any other day, you're likely watching us on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcasts. In that case, please make sure you hit subscribe and like this episode and leave us some feedback. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, guys.
Right?
We love your engagement. We love the comments.
And
We
thanks
love
for
y'all.
joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes.
Love to have you here.
Happy Thursday.
Happy
Yay.
Thursday, everybody.
It's not Thursday.
How's everyone doing? For the sake of recording, yes,
Yeah.
it
For
is.
the sake of, it's
Yes,
Thursday.
it is.
I'm like, I thought it was hump day. Wednesday. It's Wednesday
is.
today.
It is,
man.
technically.
Guys, we did shoot a photo shoot today. So we have some new pictures coming. I'm super excited for that. Shout out Drea.
Shout out Drea.
I got Jaya.
I don't know what we were going to do. I don't know what we were going to do without
A
her.
timer. I was ready to run back and forth behind the camera.
Guys,
Like,
originally the plan was a timer. And what light were we using originally?
and the one
flash,
flash.
yeah.
Mind you, we're in a studio space, but this is what we were going to do.
This is what we're gonna work with. And
DIY. We were gonna DIY.
And then the actual crew came on, and they're like,
You can turn on the lights. Yeah, let's turn on the lights.
It was like in the
Fixed
movies, you know,
everything.
when they're like,
Literally, yeah.
like all the lights start
Lights,
turning
camera,
on, and then all the sweat started coming.
Action.
It's like, whoa.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
To bring it back to the first episode, it was so a fish.
It was so fish. We're so excited to show you guys
I know.
what's coming. Oh my gosh. So
But are we talking about anything that's coming, or?
Yeah.
why not?
I mean, we
Good
will.
question,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the other
Lots.
segments, some things that are kind of cooking and coming up.
Yeah.
Toronto is beautiful. It's like high 17. Candace said it was like high 20 yesterday.
It was
Yeah.
so nice.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
But like people have been doing like a little bit crazy things with this like weather. Like yesterday, I like literally witnessed a motorcycle accident. Someone flew like
Scary.
yeah, they were driving so fast.
Oh,
they went
gosh.
too low. The bike ran out of control. The guy flew.
Oh my gosh.
It was crazy.
No, that's super wild.
Like you've seen the whole thing.
I
you're
saw
right.
the whole thing.
I
as much
pray
as
he's
I-
okay. Like, that's wild.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, you said you were
gosh.
trying to see
I'm
if there
trying
was
to see
like
if
a
it was on the
story he
news or
was
something.
posting.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
seen it yet.
Oh
Hopefully
my
he's fine.
gosh.
Sending love for sure.
But like this weather is making people.
It makes people
That's the
crazy.
thing.
Like, you see
Crazy.
cops hiding all up in, side
Yes.
streets and stuff
They're
for this exact
everywhere.
reason.
Yeah. They are
Exactly.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
As
Like,
much- yeah, sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, as much as I love the good weather and it brings everybody out, it does make the roads
Unsafe
more
almost.
unsafe,
Yeah,
exactly.
100%. And like,
Like
know,
people from
some,
loose ends.
some people took off their winter tires too early. Some of them still have
Yes.
it on, like whatever the case is. Like, the general rule of thumb is, the government says you have to keep them on from October to April. But also, like, I use like the
didn't know
7
that.
rule. It's like, if there's more than 7 days where the weather is 7 and higher, then you can change it. So I'm changing mine this
Interesting.
weekend.
The
Yeah.
more you know.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Because I never knew that. Well, that's
It's
cool,
for
though.
insurance purposes too,
sure.
October to April, but
Yeah. 'Cause you
boring info.
can- No,
that's
No,
actually very informative.
no,
exactly.
you are the fact queen,
Honestly,
and we
truly.
enjoy that about you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Thanks, guys.
Facts, stats, numbers.
yes.
Work with Camille.
Camper Prez. Camper Prez.
Camper Press, Camper Press.
No, and it doesn't matter. Like, you could be the safest driver. That
It's
does
so
not
true.
matter. Like,
So
it's
true.
all the other
Everybody
those
else
other
out
drivers
there.
you have
It's
to
true.
worry about, right?
Yo, and
That's
these streets
why
are heavy.
I let
Yeah.
everyone be safe out there, and I take my
Yes.
Uber because I feel like that would be me.
Yeah.
Carpooling's
sure.
important for sure.
Yeah, it's self-awareness. Like, I know me behind the wheel. Yeah, no.
It would work.
No, yikes.
Let's have a safe
I can't even
and
walk
fun
straight.
summer, y'all.
Yes,
Like,
please.
life is already crazy as it is. Everybody just wants to have fun. Like, last thing we need are accidents and
I know,
Right?
craziness happening out there.
and it's gonna be a good, fun, busy summer.
It sure
For
is.
the-
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
It is definitely
Coming.
gonna busy
Hot
summer.
Tita summer.
Yes.
New hashtag alert. Yeah.
You know, there's
coming.
BTS, but we're HTS.
Oh.
Wow.
I love
I love
Was
that.
that off the rip?
Yeah, just Freestyle,
Bars.
off the dome.
Cipher. You and your ciphers.
Bars.
All right,
That's
well,
where we're gonna
super
drop the
bars.
mic right there. So what do we got, guys?
Toronto, if you don't know.
Canada,
Canada.
Canada.
the land of Drake and Celine Dion.
Actually, Celine Dion's from Montreal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. Well, Canada.
She's
But
still Canada.
Yeah, true.
Canadian songbird.
Okay.
yeah, what's happening out there, y'all?
Tell
You know
it.
those interest rates.
I was like, I feel like Camille's gonna let us know what's going on.
right.
What's good?
I'm interested in your interest rates.
Good.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. A little play on words. Interest,
Wow.
right? Interest in the interest. That's good. It's good to have interest in interest, though, for real. So,
Right?
it's little finance 101. Okay. But no, we had the rate announcement today. So, Tiff Macklem, the governor of the Bank of Canada, announced that the interest rates are actually going to hold again for the sixth straight period at 5%, which is a surprise to, I mean, ideally no one who's been following the news, because they're not looking to cut rates until the summertime. So they're just holding things are
Right.
status quo until then.
Okay.
Initially they were saying that they wanted to do it for July, but now they're saying that June is more of a possibility.
Okay.
Honestly, we take our cues from the States. The States is also holding their rates. So that's just kind of what's happening right now. Nothing crazy, just amping up for that spring market. So
Yeah.
for anyone who's looking to buy, honestly, I feel like I sound like a broken record, but like now is the time while the interest rates are a bit higher, because you date the rate and you marry the mortgage. Right? Mortgage rates mortgages are, prices for homes are a little bit lower. But they're about to skyrocket. As soon as that interest rate drops,
Yeah.
more competition comes in, more people are able to qualify for loans and mortgages,
Yeah,
and those
true.
prices are going to be driven all the way up.
Yeah.
I saw a house that typically sells in the area for 1.2 million, sell for 980,000, and it was listed at 8 to kind of like entice like a little bit of a bidding war, which
Yeah.
worked, but still sold below. Actually, sorry, it was supposed to sell at 1.1, but yeah, it sold below. So now's the time. Get in while you can. If you can, I know it's a little harder to qualify when the interest rates are higher, but talk to a mortgage specialist if you need one. I got a few
Work
on
with-
deck,
work with
right?
Cam.
So
There you go.
yeah, that's where we're at.
Amazing.
Oh man.
Good info.
Thanks, Cam.
You're welcome. Thank you for
Always
listening.
keeping us
Stats
informed.
queen. Always. Always. Actually, I'll touch on that another time.
Okay.
I was about to say something.
Oh my God, guys. Okay, so I saw this on Instagram over the weekend. There is this private school in Texas, and they are testing out AI teachers.
No.
I'm gonna
So
flip the
it's
table.
going to be a school with the no teachers.
Stop it.
And they're saying with the AI technology, I know it's trippy. Like I watched it like 3 times in a row because I was like, no way. Like I feel like these kind of concepts are things that we saw like in the Jetsons or in movies where it's like so futuristic, but it's like it's here now, guys.
Wow.
Because now they're starting it, and it's not like a random city like or another country. Like it's our neighbors, our next door neighbors in the States. But they're saying that with the with the AI technology, what's great about it is that it is gauging the kids' interaction. So then it can either quicken or slow the pace based off the kids' needs. The kids are responding to it in a positive manner because they feel so like they had a testimonial of one of the kids and they're like, no, I really feel like I'm actually learning. And if you don't have the answer, it fully explains why you're wrong, and it gives you verses. I don't think, or maybe he didn't feel he was getting that from his actual teacher. So it's just
Interesting.
like, I think as much as it's not in our backyard, it's still our next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just such an interesting concept. I don't know if this is my old school in me, but it's like I have some of my favorite teachers.
Exactly.
You know, or those teachers that really made an impact with you,
100%.
right?
Everyone has their Coach Carters.
Yes.
But then,
100%.
I mean, to play devil's advocate, though, we've also had, but I'm sure,
Garbage teachers.
garbage teachers.
Yeah,
lot of-
of course.
yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
You're
sorry,
get-
I forgot to
you're
mention
getting
one
my
more thing.
attendance.
With
Go
the
ahead.
A1 AI technology, my goodness. They're also using the AI to use like historical figures to then teach them, and it's like certain clips. So it's
Interesting.
like, yeah. So it's, I mean, like I'm not completely writing it off, but it is very foreign to me. I have conflicted feelings
Yeah.
about it. How do you
Yeah.
guys feel?
I'm not into the idea of the teacher teaching the whole thing, like maybe a subject could be an AI teacher, but I think it's so important for social development and like, you know,
Connect.
connection and
For
like,
sure.
It's so, that
I know.
this could be my children's future.
For
No,
sure.
but like, how do you
I'm
teach
nervous about
humility
that.
from a robot?
Yeah,
No.
that's true.
There's
You
human
know.
aspects that like
There
you need a
is.
human in
Yeah.
order to teach that.
Right.
I mean, if it's
Yeah.
like math, where it's like very data driven
Right.
and
Yeah,
you know, like
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
But if it's something else like creative thinking,
Social studies.
Thank you.
like, no,
Thank
it
you
cannot
for
be done by
saying
AI.
that. And why thank you for saying that is because like as a visual artist, when AI started like hitting its rounds like what, last year? 2 years ago, when it got really heavy, everyone was turning their photos into AI. All the AI artists were coming out with the NFTs and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
It was like all the visual artists like kind of like gathered around and were like, how do we feel about this?
No, it's true.
How do we
Yes.
feel
Yeah.
about this?
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is real life, right?
This is happening.
I'm not even a current photographer, but there's apps now where you can literally just spit in a picture and then it gives you a bunch of headshots.
Yeah,
like,
Yep.
it's true.
It's like
professionally.
Chat GBT,
And
but for
for
visuals.
photos, yeah.
Honestly, it's
Right.
It's scary. It's scary waters. I feel that we're treading here, but
I feel like there's the good thing I will say.
Yeah, sorry.
I know what you're dying at.
What did I do?
No.
What did I do?
No, it's not you. Go ahead, Cam.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I don't
It's
want
always
to.
something
I'm
I
not doing
said.
it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I know what she's laughing at.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh
Sorry.
man, I want to know.
I was just gonna say, I feel like it's the nice thing about it, or the silver lining about it, is I think it will help close gaps because some areas have terrible schools. Like schools are ranked.
Yeah,
True.
like
right?
it could need it.
True.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whereas like this, if once it becomes more mainstream, would help with
Crazy.
that because
Yeah.
it's like you don't have to live in the best area where houses cost $1 million or whatever in order to get that education,
education.
especially in the States.
Okay,
where I
that's a
feel like that
silver lining.
disparity is a bit bigger than
Right.
it is here in
Yeah.
Canada, right? Like there's hood schools and hood,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
universities
yeah, yeah.
and colleges, whereas
Yeah.
here they're kind of all the same to a
Yeah.
certain extent, right? Like
Well, we
you
did
know.
say like we had great teachers and bad teachers.
Exactly.
We had
Yeah,
teachers
yeah.
that didn't care.
Yeah.
I think there will be a certain level of like consistency with an AI, but like, geez.
It just depends what it's teaching, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna throw
Balance,
this in
right?
then.
Balance.
Then we are at a point if we know AI is like inevitable and it's coming,
is,
right?
yeah.
And we have to decide how we want to work with it. Let us then come to a point to then reevaluate just the education system, period.
100%.
Because then what are we teaching? Because then
Yeah.
it's like, to your point, maybe it's like, okay, we keep AI for like the very
Certain things.
data-driven
Yeah,
subjects
yeah.
like science, math, etc.
Yeah.
But then social studies,
Yeah.
or like
Arts.
Arts,
history,
yeah.
history. How history is taught,
Yeah.
I mean, is debatable right now too, right? So,
Social studies.
so I think
Yeah.
that is the larger conversation to have. I'm not against it, but let's make sure we're also phones off.
Sorry,
Not
guys.
kidding, you're good. But yeah, maybe it's a good checkpoint
It is.
for
For
just the education system.
yeah.
Period. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, you're right.
Oh man, you guys know.
No,
Sorry, go
it was
ahead.
just, we had something else happen.
I was
this
gonna
week.
say, you know what else is happening?
What?
Well, oh gosh, sorry, I dropped that one. I'm gonna keep going.
What's happening?
Wait for it. Wait
What is
for
it?
it.
What is
The
it?
eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
happened.
So that's what I wanted
The
to say
eclipse.
earlier. Sorry,
Oh, that's-
I have to say my.
Go,
when I
yes.
said, "Oh, she's our fact queen," like waking up and like I should just read the message that you sent in the morning of the eclipse.
Oh, okay.
She sent our good morning message with what time the eclipse would be coming.
Yes.
It was very informative, and I actually forwarded. My dad sent me a message the same morning. He was like, "Wear your glasses, or you should have those glasses." And I was like, "Oh, Camille actually already sent the info," and I showed it because I was like, "Wow, this is so great."
Yes.
So yeah,
That's funny.
but back to the eclipse.
So there was a lot of hype around the eclipse.
lot.
But it's true. I also feel like they're like, this will never happen for another 100 years. But then like
I remember the last
2
one.
years later, they're like, yeah, they're like, oh, there's another one.
in our lifetime.
So that's a little confusing. But we were actually not part of the group that was outside or took a drive to Niagara or
Yeah.
to the outskirts
Yeah.
because we were indoors planning.
Yeah.
Planning.
We were intentional.
Yes.
And actually, I saw a clip that I shared with you guys too. The clip where he was like, instead of like with the eclipse, you come out and look up. It's actually a time to look within. And I thought that was really impactful considering we all stayed in and then we were planning
Yeah.
really big things, which we're super excited to share with you guys soon. But we were intentional with our time,
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
which I thought was cool.
And then even after the moment when we went to check out the window, we were on the treadmill.
Oh yeah.
Still very intentional.
Very much so.
And if you guys follow us on Instagram, you would have seen the behind the scenes. That is exactly the moment everyone was outside.
Yeah. And as you guys know, we have lots of planning going on, big things happening. Especially, we'll be celebrating 75-year anniversary of Canada-Filipino relations. So it's like a lot of things happening for our community. But first, we're going to be bringing on some guests. So who wants to talk about?
We have Tita
my
Salita
gosh.
again.
Yes.
We're going to clap for that one.
Yeah.
Yes,
oh, my
we
gosh.
are.
Yes.
I love your laugh.
I know, right? It's the best.
I try to do it.
Amazing.
So who wants to talk about our first? Are we gonna
we
drum
talking
it?
about
it?
in?
Yeah.
Are we
Telling them?
drumming
Okay,
in
here,
here?
drum roll for Cam.
Sarah Mariano, the stretch therapist.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
We are
Super
so excited to have Sarah.
Yes,
We're
we
so
are.
excited to just have guests.
Yes.
And bring more titas into the spotlight and share their
Yes.
stories, which
It's
I'm
time to share
gonna
our
be awesome.
space.
Yes.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So actually well, she's not a tita. Apparently her mom is a huge fan of ours. But shout out KJ,
Hey.
Point Goddess.
KJ's mama.
Yes. Hey. Love.
So much love.
But we were actually invited to host her second annual
Yeah.
Women's celebrity game.
Women's celebrity
Yeah.
game.
There we
Yes,
go.
tournament.
With
Yeah.
also youth empowerment game as well.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is going to be the first official Tita Salita event.
Yes.
We're leaving the studio. We come into the city and
Bring in the cameras.
we're bringing the cameras, and that's going down May 11th. So really excited. So we're gonna have Sarah next week, and then May 11th will be our first event. So definitely come out, hang out with the titas.
Yes.
Come
Support.
say hi.
Love,
Yes.
support. Great cause.
And I mean, with a name like Point Goddess, aren't you
Hello.
intrigued? Aren't you intrigued?
Come on.
I love it. So yeah, what else
What
is
else is
happening
going
in the
on?
city,
Yeah, what's
yo?
up? Keith Lee. Keith Lee's coming up a lot.
Oh yeah.
He's
No,
trash.
honestly, every time he posts a video, so now I think there's four.
I've only
There's
seen
four
2.
now. Every time I see he posts a video and then it passes, it's like, oh, it just feels like a win.
Yeah, 100%. So good.
He did the shawarma.
yeah.
Yes.
He did
Sumac.
like a
Baskets.
backyard.
Baskets and something.
Something.
In
Yeah,
Ajax.
someone's
It's that one's in
backyard.
Ajax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the third one?
Sister and Co.
Sister
That's
and
where
Co.
Liz and
The
I go.
breakfast.
Sister and
Yeah.
Co. I went there with my cousin.
Oh.
It's delicious.
So it's not far from here, actually.
What was
Yeah.
the fourth
Yeah.
spot?
And then the fourth spot, pizza.
The pizza.
Afro pizza.
Yeah, the pizza.
Downtown, which I want to
they
try
have
that.
Yeah, I wanna
place
try that
too.
too.
Waffles pizza there.
Yeah.
What's it
That's
called?
what I
What's it
tried.
called?
Afro pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looked
It
Oh my
looks
gosh.
Yeah, I
so
wanna try it.
delicious.
I've been wanting to try that place.
Yeah.
And I just love the effect that he's had. Like now, all of the businesses they apparently have like lines out the doors.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Of
We
course,
love that.
of course.
Look at that.
So wait, is he still in town or?
I believe.
I want to say yes.
I think so.
I still
I
saw
would
someone
hope
tag
he does
yesterday.
I hope he does like a week or something.
I
That'd be
think he
awesome.
needs to. I'm surprised he didn't do West Indian yet.
I think
Maybe
he's
it's
going
coming.
to. I feel like he has to go to like Eglinton or something like that.
Or
Yeah, yeah.
Scarborough.
For that. Or
Can I just say,
Scarborough,
like,
yeah.
it's so nice to see that Scarborough's getting their dues, like
Yes.
food wise, because we are the food
100%.
like capital.
100.
No cap.
She
Yeah,
said
yeah,
we
really
yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
standing
We
by
really
it.
The-
Yes.
She is the one with the stats.
Yeah.
So if she
It's
said
just
it,
the
you guys should
diversity,
know.
guys.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
unmatched.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I just want to say I'm just happy Scarborough in a nutshell. It's getting its shine.
It's
Okay.
flowers. Yeah.
We are everywhere. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And I think as time passes, everyone from Scarborough is just getting more proud.
Yeah.
For
We're
sure.
so proud.
For sure. There was one of my coworkers. What up, Nathan? He said, you know,
like,
if you
easier.
if you can't travel the world, you can like taste the world, like especially in a city like
Scarborough.
Toronto,
Yeah,
yes.
Scarborough.
Absolutely.
Period. Like
Absolutely.
we are spoiled, guys. Like
Yeah.
we are like
100%.
we
So
literally get to
diverse.
try every type of cuisine out there,
And
and it's done properly. You know,
You can't name one cuisine you can't get in Toronto.
no,
It's
for
true.
sure.
It's
It's
true.
like none.
No, it's
Yeah,
true.
I'm definitely. I have a little sense of pride anytime he's posting these Toronto videos.
Yes.
So, and I want to try some of those spots.
My list of like restaurants I need to try in Toronto is I don't think you can ever tackle them.
It's too long.
It's too long.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like the
No.
bucket list. Yeah.
They used to say, like, in New York, you would have to, even if you ate at a different restaurant every single day, you would never be able to, like,
Just try everything.
you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they change too, right? And I feel like it's the same very much here. Like, we could try. But like
Yeah.
in my neighborhood alone, you guys already
There's
know.
so
Like
many.
it's
Still
I
haven't
can't.
tried
Like,
everything.
you know,
Yeah.
it's hard, and I've lived there a long time.
Yeah.
You know, my cousins got one time. I didn't get to join them that weekend, but they had a pizza passport. So it was kind of like, you know how you do like a pub crawl?
Oh my
But
god,
it was
I love that.
pizza crawl.
Yes,
Can we do like a
yes.
wing one?
Yeah.
Oh my
We can do a wing one
gosh.
or a taco one.
All of the
We can do a
foods,
taco
shawarma,
one.
Filipino
Yes.
food, like
Yes.
all of the ones. All
I
of
love
them.
birria
food.
tacos. Those are
Oh
delicious.
yeah,
With a
Oh,
good broth.
my.
Guys, I'm getting
really
very hungry.
hungry.
How did we bring this all the way back
We always
to
bring it back to food. Always bringing it
our
back to
first-
food.
Well, we did mention we were here very early shooting.
It's
so
true.
This is true.
True. It's lunchtime.
So food will be
We're
that
living
much
off
sweeter
ice
when we
cubes and
finally
water.
do. Actually, speaking of food, you know what I did over the weekend? I
What?
went to a drag brunch.
Oh my god.
Hosted by Miss Mosu at the Drake Hotel. They do it every weekend. It's a great time. They have 2 time slots. They do one at 11:30, and then they do one at 1. But you come in, you pay for your ticket, you get seated, and then they have like a set price menu. You get scones, and then you get a main. And then obviously if you want a drink, you can get a drink. And then you have the queens come and they do performances and it's just like a good time. I was actually tired, like even though I didn't perform or sing or dance, I was tired. Just
watching
because
it. Oh my gosh.
it's such high energy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
you're
yeah,
cheering
yeah.
them and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like so much fun. And the song choices were great. We had Shania, Feel Like a Woman. We had Celine Dion. So we're like belting out ballads and just like, you know, fun songs
Singing
like
and
that.
food. I mean,
Yeah.
Hard to beat.
was the food good?
Yeah, it was really
What
good.
did you get?
I just got like the
Can we talk
classic
food again?
breakfast. But my friend got the halal like French toast.
Ooh.
And it was like melt in your mouth. Like I've never had French toast like that. I would go back
Really?
just
Oh my
for
God,
the
I'm
French
getting
toast,
hungry.
like drag brunch
Oh
or not.
God.
I know we gotta wrap. We gotta
About
come
to
up-
hear my
yeah,
stomach
let's
just
talk
now.
about-
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna come through on the mics.
Honestly,
Today's
drooling.
episode's going to be a little bit short.
We're gonna keep it quick. But
That's
yeah.
so
That's a
cool. I
lot,
think when
yeah.
you posted that, I had no idea what that was. So
Yeah, it's like sponsored by Absolute. So they had like their own set
so it's a
menu
different
as well. like
drag
drink
queen
menu.
every week.
Yeah, so Miss Mosu's the main one.
Yeah.
And then all the other performers would switch out.
Speaking of Drag Race, I hope
Can you tell them I'm a
hope
fan?
you guys all watch Marina Summers.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not
Marina
going. We have people
Summers.
that I'm not going to be a spoiler, but
I know I have to still catch up on that season, but I love her. She is amazing. And as RuPaul
love
said,
her.
she was born to do drag.
she
Oh.
was.
Yeah.
And
Such a
all I
performer.
will say for anyone that isn't a Drag Race fan is that she represented the Philippines like no
Yes.
other drag.
Like even if you're not into this show at all,
Yeah.
if you see the looks that
Yeah,
she
yeah,
has
she was
served,
giving, yeah.
oh my God.
It was very intentional. Every
Yes.
look was representation of different parts of the Philippines, different
Amazing.
stories.
oh my.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Like there's one, like I didn't know what's our national fish, like milkfish.
Oh yeah,
But she-
bangos.
Bangos, yeah, but she
She
came out in
made
a
it
full like gown,
into a
like
gown.
glowing,
Stop
like
it,
Yes.
really?
yeah,
now
like
I have
even,
to check.
even
Right?
like you don't even
Now
like
I have
honest.
to
I'm not
see
even
it.
gonna force you to watch a season. Even just like the
Just
clips
hear
Go
her
on
look.
YouTube and like
Gosh, yeah.
look up Marina Summers looks.
Oh.
Bruh.
My gosh, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
No,
I know.
she's
No, you're not.
Stunning.
It's like
stunning.
Oh.
Mouth drop.
Yeah.
Am I gonna cry?
Yes.
No,
my
honestly, I
God.
got teary eyed with
Very-
some of the
like, a
looks
lot of
because
pride. It's
It's
a lot
the
of pride.
representation
Yeah, yeah,
where you're
yeah.
like, whoa, like
And it's on
You
that
never
show.
had that before. And on top of that, there's like RuPaul's Drag Race, like North American, but this is RuPaul's
UK.
UK versus the world. So it's other countries. So like she's
Oh.
really
She's
repping.
representing
She's really
the
repping
Philippines.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, I even- I'm
it's a
getting-
huge
I'm
deal.
already getting emotional.
Yeah, no, honestly,
It's
I got
beautiful.
teary eyed with some of the looks. Like,
Love it.
she's definitely putting on
Marina,
for her peeps.
I'm watching you.
We love you, Marina.
But yeah,
Come on the show.
Right.
We're
teach us
accepting
how to
guests
do
now.
your look.
Wow,
right.
that's beautiful.
Well, I'm sure as you know, the weather's getting nicer. The events are gonna start coming up
Patio
with the woodwork.
season is
I
coming.
love patio season.
I love patio season.
Yeah,
My
definitely.
wallet does not.
I know, right?
You guys will be hanging out with me in my backyard.
Yeah.
I'm excited for
Yes.
this. Okay, we've been waiting for this since
Last year.
last year, literally. So it'll
I
be
will
good.
bring lots of marinated
Oh my
protein.
gosh.
Yum.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
gosh.
Oh, they are.
It's our first summer together, though, guys.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, so it's gotta be a, what is it?
Hot Tita
Tita
Summer.
It's a hashtag, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Today, we have something to share.
No, we don't. We don't.
I love you. I hate you. I love you. I hate you.
I walked in on some beef between
Not the beef.
our very own Anna, I'm Kai, and Jada. And I'm just gonna let them explain what happened because
Oh.
this is really a fact of life. This
Are we
is what
doing
will
that?
happen. You know, friendships will have.
I mean, yeah, I think this is our
Challenges.
first. Oh my god, now it's weird.
Too
no,
soon.
it
Too
was
soon.
the first little tussle with each other. A little fight.
Tussle. I mean,
Yeah.
okay. I think fight's very strong though.
Yeah, I don't think it.
no, it wasn't really a beef.
It wasn't
guys.
like it was-
It's more just like
disagreement.
miscommunication.
Yeah, it was
disagreement.
Communication.
No.
Oh,
no, I don't even
no.
think it was a miscommunication.
It's like, it wasn't?
I think it was. If I'm going to
Oh my gosh,
define
it's
it,
good now.
Okay, go.
ahead.
What,
Oh
what,
God,
what,
go,
what is
go,
it?
go.
What
Here
is
we
it?
go.
round 2.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it was two people with two different communication styles when it comes to something that a rift, right? And one needing space and one needing to figure out what the
Clarity.
issue is. And
That's real.
and then the moment
That's fair.
the moment someone needed clarity, the other one wanted space. So the timeline
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
didn't match.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
both could appreciate the same things,
Yeah.
but it just didn't align.
It didn't.
in those moments.
In those moments,
Yes.
yeah.
Mind you, this was before the photo shoot,
This
so
was
like
literally
super
2 hours
awkward.
ago.
We almost didn't want to do the photo shoot in the
Oh,
recording
no,
today.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
how intense it
That's
got.
real.
So yeah, it was like there was a little bit of a miscommunication in the car, and then she didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And then
And-
when I was ready to talk about it,
I was like, "We're walking in. Like, why do you want? We just spent the whole car ride quiet."
yes. But I will say
So
this.
funny.
I mean, obviously we're fine.
Yeah.
This
All
is
is
real.
good.
This is
But I mean, if that doesn't solidify a real
friendship.
friendship,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
But I will say, because I was kind of like the ref, like your communication, like really just expressing how you felt in that moment and why you felt that way, like that was like really admirable to watch.
Really?
Because a lot
Nice,
of people
girl.
don't.
Yeah.
Like, especially when
Ew,
it's
I'm
like,
gonna
guys, it was like really awkward, actually.
no, literally, Liz walked in. She was recording, to be like,
I'm
photo
like,
shoot,
I'm here,
day.
photo shoot, and then I put away my phone, and then it was like the attitude on the face. I was like,
Literally
okay, did
the-
you guys fight?
First thing out of her mouth, and me and Kai are like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The face.
I was like, "Is she gonna lie or am I gonna lie?"
Because we're not doing a good job of hiding it right now.
But I mean, this right now, what's happening right now is a product of effective communication in relationships. Because had they not said what they needed to say in that moment,
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
think we could have continued. And a lot of relationships break down because of bad communication.
See, look.
So like, this is like
Beautiful.
for real, for real. Like,
Beautiful.
Yeah, I will say, I do really love how you communicate yourself. I think it was just our time.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't the time.
yeah.
No, honestly,
times didn't match.
How you described it is that's exactly what it
What
was.
happened?
Because I also love the way you communicate too, and we communicate.
We do communicate well.
So
Yeah.
I think
They
that was
do.
also
We
the first
don't
time that it was
swear.
like, what the
Yeah,
hell? Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't swear.
It's
We
very
don't
calm.
belittle each other.
You don't
we just,
yell.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
We both tell each other where we're personally coming from, and
Yeah.
then we ask or say what's ideal moving forward.
Yeah, for sure.
Effective.
It was.
Yeah.
100%. Oh,
And like, look, we're friends
Yeah.
again. We're
Beautiful.
friends again. Okay.
Cam also had no idea.
I
Cam
can't-
yeah,
had no
no, it's like I came in and it was fine.
Yeah,
Which is great.
yeah,
Like,
which is great.
Well, I mean, coming from Mama Liz too, Liz Tifer,
Yeah.
she was like, "Well, guys, you know what? It's work, so we got to strap down."
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she
Be
kept it real. She's
professional.
like, "You have to be professional. Like,
Let's deal with it later.
We can deal with it later."
Yeah, that's real.
my head, I
That's
was like,
real. We had a whole photo shoot. That's real. Like,
Yeah.
The
literally.
photo shoot is actually what bring it back.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because originally, when I first walked into the studio to start shooting, I was like,
I was like, I think there was like 1 or 2 times we made eye contact, and it was like,
I know, and if anyone's ever met me and Jada together, like we're not like that. We're like constantly laughing.
Yeah,
we'll wear our
exactly.
emotions on our sleeves. Like,
Yeah,
you can
we're
tell when something's wrong, so-
constantly collit, so you'll automatically know something's wrong. But
There was something wrong.
But
But it's good.
Again, circle
Again.
back.
Yes. Friendships,
I appreciate
right?
you.
friendship, just good
Relationship,
communication,
yeah.
Yes.
and just that willingness to, you know,
Can I also
Reconnect and
add, because
repair.
it's something we always cover, it definitely showcased like she was like an ate in her setting, and I was like a bonzo, because like in the car, just to add one more thing,
oh no,
I was like, can you just tell me what's wrong?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah.
And she was like, Anna, just stop, leave it. And I was like, oh my God, am I talking to my sister?
and I felt bad. And then there was a part of me too that felt bad. I was like, I didn't have to say it all like that. But
But yes.
with that said, good
Welcome to
communication,
the
Yeah, good
inside
maintaining
scoop.
friendships.
Yeah, maintaining
actually,
friendships.
This is a really good point, guys. So I have a question for y'all. Is it possible to maintain friendships with ex-partners?
Define ex-partners.
Your exes.
Like,
How intimate was
Yeah.
was it?
Honestly, I would allow, I mean, I guess
Was
your
it like a
boyfriend.
dating, or
Yeah,
was it like
someone
like you were deeply involved and then
take it away,
Pardon.
Camille.
Okay.
just like that?
Honestly, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll let the spectrum be. It could be a situationship.
Okay.
It could be someone that you were dating for an amount of time, or it could be like you guys officially claimed each other as boyfriend and girlfriend,
I have
Okay.
so much
or girlfriend and
to
girlfriend,
say.
boyfriend and boyfriend, whichever.
Situationships
But-
a little bit
So,
easier.
The question's on the table.
Yeah,
Situationships a little bit easier, especially if like the emotional depth isn't that
Serious?
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as real relationships, you got to figure out, how did we break up? Why did we break up?
yeah,
What did you do? Can I get over that?
yeah.
Also, like sometimes, are they close with your family? Like that plays a huge role
Oh yeah, that's true.
in
That is
sustaining a friendship, because
factor
have they
for sure.
developed relationships with your family and your friends where you'll still see them around?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be civil.
Yeah.
Camille.
No, I'm just listening.
I know,
This is
I'm so
great.
excited to
No,
hear
I
what
don't
you're
have
gonna
anything crazy to say. I don't.
What about you? What about you?
I haven't had many relationships, but I will say this, that I did become friends with an ex, like but it was just like very like superficial friendship. It wasn't like we were like besties or anything.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I guess it's just like amicable. You know what I
Fair,
mean?
yeah.
It's not like let's go out and
Exactly.
hang out and be best friends or whatever.
For sure.
'Cause that would be.
For sure.
I think that would be a little bit weird, like going from like having an intimate partner or a relationship or dating, and then okay, now we're actually just friends and let's just keep doing this. Like, is that weird?
Yeah.
Like, let's
I
keep
feel
going
like
out and
here's-
hanging out.
If it's like an innocent, if it's an innocent being friends,
Yeah.
But okay, so maybe that's what we got to break down. What does it mean to be friends? Because if it's like,
Right.
hey, I wish you happy birthday on Instagram. You know what I
That's
mean?
cool.
Once a year, or we check in, like that's cool. But if
Yeah.
it's like, no, we're
Let's hang
actual
out.
friends and we hang out
That's weird.
consistently, like you know,
Yeah, we're not hanging consistently as my ex.
I could see that being difficult for your new partner. Right? Or like, I mean, but I don't know. It depends. I think there's some people who are like, they're
Unless
genuinely
they're
friends.
Exactly.
Unless
That's what I
they're
mean.
friends.
But what's,
But is that weird?
Take it away.
Listen, like, okay, it also like has to do with time. So like, I had a high school boyfriend,
Okay.
whatever, and we dated for a long time, and even after we graduated, or he graduated, and there was there was some time where we were kind of like on and off in our early 20s, or
Yeah.
like not maybe before we were 20, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And obviously I'm married now. And this guy is still in my life. We're still friends. We're still in like the same friend circle. He loves my husband. My husband
Okay.
really likes him. Like literally, like when he sees my husband, he'll like jump on him and hug him.
Yeah.
Like we're
Yes.
we're close. And like he
See,
was,
like
That's
best
a
case
rare one.
scenario,
he
right?
was
That's
at my
amazing.
wedding. Like it was a big like we're friends.
There you
Would
Like,
you
go.
call that? What is it? There is a. That doesn't always happen.
no,
What's
like
the
a
word?
unicorn, like a rare
Yeah.
thing. I mean,
The exception.
Unicorn means
I-
something else for
up until like recently, I would have said no.
Just me? Okay.
It's not, because I am one of those people who was always friends with my exes. But I
Right.
think that changes, because at the end of the day, I think it has a lot to do with your partner.
Of
and like I
course,
had a friend who we were pretty close, and like his girlfriend didn't want, like she had some uncomfortability around that. And I think she came around, but like we're also not friends anymore. So like I don't know where that dissolved. Like it kind of around the time I got married, people got really weird around like, you know, like I guess like everyone's true colors started to show and that like just not that like I guess we were excelling to another level and like I said, new levels, new devils. Like it kind of just killed off the relationships that weren't meant to move forward.
Right,
you know what I mean? So it is
right.
what it is. But I mean, I don't personally think it's really a unicorn situation, but my life tells me otherwise.
I have a question. That guy. Oh,
Keep going. No.
okay.
go ahead.
Is he in a relationship and all of that stuff now?
He's dating.
We are in our Hallow segment.
Yes.
Which is my new favorite segment, though.
My
by the way.
favorite too.
I love this little segment that we have.
No
going
bias
on.
to the name, but
And it's just that. It's a mix. It can be different every week. Either we're asking questions, we're going to have a Filipino word of the day, or just Filipino headlines, whatever it may be. But, yeah.
I do want to know what you guys put in your halo though. But
Oh,
nonetheless,
like what's your favorite?
yeah, like
Halo
everyone
mix?
does it different,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, are you someone that puts them all, or are you someone?
Who picks?
I
what
don't.
you want
I'm
on
definitely
top?
choosy with what I
I'm
want.
very choosy
It
as well.
depends what I feel like that day, because it's
Yeah.
literally random. Sometimes I want
mood
more
thing.
crunch. Sometimes I want more jelly. Sometimes I want ube ice cream.
I always want
leche
ube.
flan.
I always want the
Yeah.
ube ice cream.
That's-
I love the ube ice cream with the leche flan.
I always want the banana.
The nata de coco.
Do the nata de coco.
I'm a pass on the beans.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
no.
Not
Yeah,
my
no
favorite.
beans, no
I
beans.
I might
Yeah.
put 2 beans, like literally 1, 2.
No.
Yeah.
None for me.
Yeah. But anyways,
Okay.
let us know what you put in your halo.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, Liz, pick a number from 1 to 5.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
First
Okay.
time playing.
You gotta jump into
Yeah.
it.
Okay. 4.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life,
What would it
what
be?
would it be?
These are so hard.
One food for the rest of my life. It would have to be
So hard.
I know.
so hard. My favorite, and it doesn't matter that it's bad for you.
No.
Okay. Salmon belly. Grilled salmon belly.
Really?
Right.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Right?
I love grilled salmon belly.
I love
But you
grilled.
can't eat too much of it.
I know it is
love
really
it.
good.
Your eyes are
fatty.
twinkling.
With
Your
the
eyes are
fatty.
twinkling.
With rice, and it's charred with the rice.
Yeah.
With a
What do
little
you
No,
dip
it
it
is
in?
delicious.
What do you dip
Oh
it
my
in?
God,
I mean,
I'm
I think
so
I've only ever had it
hungry
like with like the in the
cup.
Japanese, but I would have it with a toyamansi.
now. Also, guys, I gave up
Girl.
kanin for Lent, so like I've totally been indulging in kanin these like last 2 weeks.
She was at my house. I was like, "Do you want pasta or rice?" She's like, "Rice."
Kanin. I want rice, please.
What about you guys? Can I ask?
I don't
Can
even
Oh, yeah,
think I
you
can
know.
answer that.
Just one.
Mine's so hard. It's so
You know
hard.
why I
top
say
one.
that is because like I'm someone that would cook 3 different things in one day because I'm so crave driven. Like, what am I craving in this moment?
Right, right.
And my cravings are usually like they change based on like, did I just watch a video? Did I watch a movie and someone ate something? Did I walk by? Did someone have a conversation and tell me what they ate? Did I scroll on Instagram?
hungry right now.
Like, there's so many factors that play into what I want to eat in that moment.
I feel like my answer to that is like cheating a little bit.
What
Like,
is it?
What is it?
Like, can I say bento box?
No,
'Cause
you
then-
cannot say
no,
bento box.
Because
she
You know why? Exactly. You know why you can't say bento box.
everything.
Just the one.
Fine.
Just the one.
I'm gonna go with.
Can't even pick a protein.
I know what mine is.
What is it?
I'm waiting for Jada to answer.
Okra.
Okay, honestly, I was gonna say pizza, but the Filipino part of me is saying sinigang. as
Okay,
well.
okay.
yeah.
Every day though.
Still kind of cheating.
Like, can you eat that every day?
You can change.
Literally?
I mean, my what is it? My salt intake is gonna go through the roof, but I can change the protein.
I don't even think I can answer. I can't be in this conversation.
Okay.
It's too hard.
Sinigang nalaga. Nalaga's not as thing
Yeah.
to balance out the salt.
Sodium. Okay, Cam, what is yours? What is your?
So mine's actually a Nigerian dish. It's called ewedu.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a toss up between ewedu, okra soup, or this other called ogbono soup. They're all amazing. I'm a big okra fan.
Yeah.
Big okra
Huge.
fan.
Love
okra.
Like
I
love
just
okra. Love okra. I would eat okra for the rest of my life. Okra and rice
Oh, there you
and
go.
hot
It's
sauce.
okra.
So okra.
Okra then.
But honestly, it would have to be ewedu because like the flavors.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I want to try.
meat.
Okay,
We're
fuck
gonna
it,
go
let's-
to things soon.
Oh,
we gotta go
yes,
there
yeah,
soon.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
we
okay.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're gonna do
Tasty
that.
jollof
Okay.
in Scarborough,
Yum.
obviously.
I gotta do that.
Because we don't leave Scarborough. No.
Just the one. Like, you literally had one food that you can eat
I know.
And then you're gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think what you would
And then the
choose.
world ends.
What do you think I would choose?
That's I'm struggling. I don't know.
I don't.
'Cause
You know.
are. Yeah, exactly.
Sushi or wings? Okay.
Today it's sushi and wings.
Yeah, right. What's it gonna be
Today, if I
tomorrow?
had to say today, it would
Yeah.
be
Then yes,
sushi and wings.
Okay, there you go.
There you
Sushi,
go.
it's sushi.
Sushi's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to who's
Who's
the
next?
one?
Kai.
Pick a
1 to
number.
5. 1, 2, 3, 5.
3.
Oh.
If you could swap lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it be?
That's such a good question for Kai.
Look at
Because
her
I
eyes.
am fictional.
Who would it be?
Oh my gosh.
That one's hard.
Oh, that one's hard too. These are so hard.
Who would I want to? Do you guys know who you'd?
I have an idea.
Yeah, you guys answer while I
Okay,
think.
go. Yeah,
Okay, you go.
Cam, let us know.
Who you got, Cam? Go
You guys
ahead.
are
Kitty.
You're the- Oh my god!
Come here. She does not talk though.
Oh my god.
She does talk
So
in her show.
cute.
She does. She talks.
She talks in her show.
Her mouth
when
just
she had her
isn't
show.
always like.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
I just want to experience that magical life
know.
for a day.
Yeah.
And to be like that iconic.
Yeah, like she's amazing.
Yeah,
I don't-
she's
like,
amazing.
and she doesn't even have to smile to show you that
She
she's
does-
happy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
She is iconic.
You've inspired my answer. By the way.
Well done. Oh,
Ready?
which
Karopi. Bats Maroon. I'm giving Bats Maroon.
Pachaco.
The angel stars, the angel twins, or whatever.
Twin stars.
Oh, I didn't know. See, that's why I didn't know. I
Little
didn't know.
twin stars.
Still anime-esque related. I'm just gonna throw it in there. Sailor Moon.
Hey.
Why not?
Okay, yeah, that's a great one. That's a
That's
great
an
one.
amazing one.
Also, I have a fun fact about one of my siblings. When they were younger, because I don't know if I can. Well, whatever, it's fine. He's bakla. But like when we were kids, he used to run around with like pantyhose on his head.
Aww.
And we just thought he was being a kid being a kid.
Yeah.
Fast forward to now we're all adults, and he's like, I wore that because of Sailor Moon.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
because
that's
of
so
the
cute.
cute.
Oh,
Because of the hair. Because of the hair.
And I'm like, oh, we had signs for
So
like,
cute.
for when you're young. Isn't that the cutest
I
thing
love
ever?
that so much.
I know. Hi, James.
so good.
Meatball head.
Yeah.
So good.
That is so good.
So yeah, who would you guys be?
Yeah.
I know, guys. This was my. I'm not. Wow.
I know. I don't know either. I don't.
If I had to pick a Sailor Scout, though, I would definitely be Sailor Mercury or Sailor Venus. Those were like my favorite.
those were their
I would be
Yeah.
Jupiter.
Obviously,
Jupiter.
obviously.
There you go.
Why do you say that?
The green
Oh,
and the sportiness.
She's like, okay, yeah, you're right.
obviously. And it's my little sister's favorite
Yeah,
one.
literally that. Literally
you
that. Literally
Oh
that.
my god.
Okay, who would you
I
be,
don't
Liz?
know. I really
It's
have
hard.
no clue.
I also watch a lot of cartoons. So
Yeah, I don't know.
And
could.
around with
Or
that.
like an X-Men. I'd want to be an X-Men.
Ooh, Storm.
Storm.
Storm. Like really, I don't know why. Like I would want to be Wolverine. Like he's my favorite.
Ooh, Wolverine is. I mean, he's iconic.
And like he heals. Like who
would I want to
true.
be?
what is that process?
But then you live
like?
all those lifetimes.
I know, too long.
but
Too
hard
long.
part, yeah.
Very sad life.
Yeah.
You know, very sad.
I mean, she's not really prominent in the actual like cinematic movies, but she's in the X-Men 97 reboot, which is actually on Disney Channel. My bad.
It's
I'm pretty
so
sure I said
good.
it's so good.
It's so
But now I like
good.
Jubilee, so I'm like, oh, that would be fun.
I love Jubilee
Yeah.
and she loves food too.
Yeah.
Yes, I do like Jubilee. Catwoman would be fun for a day too.
Batman.
Good.
I don't know why I keep picking all these dudes, but like their lives intrigue me. It really intrigues me. Like, you know,
I'm trying to think.
I want to be Bruce Wayne.
Why not?
Yeah. Ooh, that would be nice.
Pretty cool guy.
I would be Mikasa.
Please explain. I'm not that deep into anime, that's why.
I would be Mikasa from Attack on Titan.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh.
She's iconic.
Oh, nice.
And my God, just to fight like that one day, wow.
Yeah, but to see those Titans,
I know.
they're horrifying.
Not to her though. She has never been scared.
Just seeing the cartoon, I'm scared.
So Liz, we're gonna watch
It's
this
not a
after.
I know, right? Like I'm
So
like,
I have no
right
idea.
over
sorry,
here.
sorry, you're right. You're right. My bad, my
It's not
bad,
a
my bad,
cartoon.
my bad,
It's
my bad.
anime.
But seeing it terrifies me. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, the storyline with Mikasa though is that her fear has been diminished because of her love of trying to save
That's
Eren.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So like, I would be Mikasa for sure.
Oh,
And her fit is hard.
Okay.
Okay, speaking of superpowers, I want to shout out some super women.
Hey.
So, fun Filipino headline for the day. Philippines women hockey team wins silver in the 2024 International Ice Hockey
Ice
Federation
hockey.
Women's Asia and Oceania Cup.
Wow.
So, we're going to give them a little applause
I didn't
right
even
there.
know.
Didn't even know we were playing hockey, guys. Like,
I did
so
not
when I saw
know.
that, like, I swear, like,
Amazing.
other than in our Halo Halo, like,
Just
in the
like we
Philippines.
talked about Scarborough, I'm so glad Filipinos, we are coming
Coming
up.
up.
Especially within, I
We
feel
are
like
in
within the
everything.
sport
Yes,
world, like,
yes.
Yes,
we're showing
most
up.
definitely,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Like, I mean, we
Yeah.
have, shout out Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Like, he's been holding it down, but now we have this
Women.
hockey
We have
team.
basketball.
We
We
won in
have
the Olympics for weightlifting.
Yeah.
car racing.
Car
Car
racing,
racing. So I just think it's beautiful to see us excel in sports.
Absolutely.
On an international level. And get the
Always.
recognition for it. So
Yes.
shout out us.
Shout
Shout
out.
out us.
Okay.
But with
yes.
that said, that was a
That was it.
good
That's a wrap.
episode,
That was it,
y'all.
guys.
That's a wrap. And you know where to find us. Same time, same place.
Yeah.
Ingat.
Yes.
Got a little too